Let's say you just got a new battery and you go out and fly maybe a couple dozen times and you start to realize that your battery's now puffy and it's not flying and lasting as long as it used to. Well, with a few of these tips, you can get the most life out of your batteries. Probably the first one is getting into a bad habit of charging your batteries. For example, when I started out, I would always charge at 1C, but it took pretty long. And sometimes you just are impatient and you don't want to wait that long because you just want to get out and fly. I started charging my batteries at like 2C because I thought if I did this every once in a while, it wouldn't destroy them. Well, every once in a while changed. It started to be every other day to every day. So now my batteries were charging at 2 times speed. It started to degrade the batteries. So what I wish I did is only charged at 1C, and maybe out of the week, maybe once, if you really needed it, charge at 2C. But most of the time, now I only charge at 1C, and I know to charge the batteries beforehand, so then I'm ready to go fly. And another thing, when I was charging my batteries, is I would either charge them and then let's say it started raining and I wouldn't go fly for 2 or 3 days. You come back and realize that your batteries have dropped a few volts, and so you go and charge them back up again and go fly. The thing is, if you leave your batteries fully charged and you just let them sit, that degrades it significantly. So know when you want to fly. Now, on top of just letting them sit, I would do the exact opposite. After I'd fly, I'd come in and let them sit. But sometimes if you drop it too low, or if you haven't fully depleted the battery to about 3.6 to 3.7 volts, then your battery can take damage. So you just want to be careful of that. This is probably one of the biggest ones because it also deals with safety. Let's say you just came in from flying and you land and your battery's a little warm, but you think it's not that bad, so you throw it on the charger. Well, that will make it start to swell up and it'll start to get puffy, and then after a while it starts to become weak. It can either explode and cause a fire. It doesn't take that long, but you can just let your battery sit maybe a few minutes and let it kind of cool off and get to about room temperature. Now, the thing that you do not want to do is stick it into a freezer or like a refrigerator, and that will destroy your battery. That's probably the worst things you can do for it. Now, if you follow these steps, you can get the most life and flight time out of your battery. I'm Zane Shaw, and keep flying.